How's it going, everyone? Welcome to my 300 mobs maraudon pull guide. I'm going to be leaving most of the information at the start of the video, stuff you should know before you go and attempt the pull. The spec is pretty basic. Clear casting procs are always great and help conserve much required mana. Magic absorption will give you back pretty much all your mana when you need it, and magic attunement is just an added bonus. 5/5 improve frost bolts because it helps in early pulls and minor tweaks to the run. 3/3 permafrost, 3/3 blizzard, ice barrier and cold snap always help out if things get hairy. As for my gear, I've been pretty lucky with gear so far, getting this Mark of the Dragon Lord for example my very first LBRS run, and TOAP very first Molten Core. There are a lot of extra of nature resist items that you can buy or farm for. I mean, you're aiming for 50 plus nature resist, but 25 plus should be okay, and just go for stamina and mana gear, since ability power, crit and hit are non-essential for AoE farming. I've set out to clear all of Classic WoW's content, so Kel'Thuzad is my goal. If you like, you can catch me doing the insane DPS of an 8/8 tier 2 mage live on Twitch, Mondays, Thursdays and most weekends, starting 7 PM Arrogal server time. Okay, so firstly, you should really learn this second ledge jump. It's a bit harder being undead female, and I can't imagine being a gnome, but yes, please try and do this 10 times in a row before you begin. You will need to do this in order to stay out of range of the hydras that will inevitably pull. As for items, I think you should always have these at the ready in your bags. Having them can solve the one major problem in any certain situation. As WoW can be very unpredictable and punishing, having these extra abilities in your bags can answer them perfectly, instantly, and constantly. Engineering is not required, but having the iron grenades is always a good answer for a problem. Blah. So if you do miss the jump while 300 mobs are on you, there are multiple ways to get around it. Either pop a limited invulnerability potion and start spamming Arcane Explosion, Cone of Cold and finally Frost Nova, gradually running back to the AoE spot and start again. Or yes, you can just do a loop again and try stack them up nicely. You are going to want to pop a nature protection potion and some Nightfin soup before the run begins. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the run. You are going to be pulling subterranean Dimetrodons, which have an AoE silence ability called Sonic Burst. You will want to always be out of range of these mobs, as the silence is a run killer. Thessala Hydra have Wind Fury, which can proc and kill you in one hit, plus Aqua Jet, which is a knockup. So again, never let these mobs get in range to melee you. There will be many Therodrim Guardians, the Rock Dudes, which have the knockdown ability. Cavern Lurkers too share this ability. Petrita Satire have the Gouge ability. Petrita Shadowstalker, the Stealthers, have Hamstring, and the Petritus Tricksters can poison you, but that doesn't really matter. Safety blinking here is always worth it, and I like to mark most of the Rock Dudes so I can see them through walls. I usually always use a swiftness potion to try and save time for the run, and I'll speed it up here to try and get the video under 20 minutes. You will want to wait until your blink is off cooldown to avoid full damage here, and yeah, just mosey on down to the start of the pull. This is where I use my Nightfin soup and just casually rank 1 Frostbolt pull these packs. A handy note, the Rock Dudes will only ever pull other Rock Dudes, so if you wanted to farm Solid Stone and Elemental Earth, you could simply just pull every Rock Dude and AoE them down. The Deep Borers on the other hand won't chain pull off any mob, so you must tag them in order for them to pull. At this section I like to always blink and blizzard, trying to get as big a lead as possible for the next important section of the run. Novering here and blinking again to get the lead, plus blizzard to help them all group up. You want to have a nice distance between the mobs before you continue to pull the Dimetrodons. As this corner can get you killed very easily if the mobs are too close. Blink again and rank 1 Frostbolt. This spot can get tricky, but as a mage just give yourself plenty of leeway from the mobs, blink and blizzard again, or some of the backpack will reset. Now try to get as big a lead as possible to pull the next packs. Nova on the bridge and possibly Cone of Cold, then hug the ride as much as possible without blowing the primordial behemoth. Pull the mobs and blink to drop down to safety. You can turn and look up to mark the closest mob running back for a better timing for the next blizzard pull. These Dimetrodons also won't pull unless you tag them. Wait a little while and blizzard pull this pack. Fire Blast pull, then blink through this pack. You want to make very sure you blink between the puddles, or you won't blink further than 1 yard. And blizzard again to let the back mobs catch up with the front. To reach 300 mobs, I'm going out of my way to pull as many hydras as possible. Only do this if you have practiced the second ledge jump and you can do it 10 times in a row easily. This next part is plain and simple. Normal maraudon pull, getting as many borrows as possible. Jump, turn, Cone of Cold and blink. Blizzard on this corner. Now they are all very nice and stacked, which is a requirement for this next big section. You need every mob to get as close as possible before you continue. If any are too far behind when you move up, they will simply reset. Make sure to refresh your barrier before passing this tree. Here is where having improved frost bolts really help. These cavern lurkers can knock you down, remember, so you will need to try and stay as far from them as possible. I save my Frost Nova for this spot to avoid them. Counterspell these fire mobs. And again, to reach 300 mobs, I have to throw a grenade here to trigger these slimes. Blink up this ramp and try to make sure you have some sort of barrier active. Cold snapping here is perfectly fine.
Release yourself.
Make sure to get a fire blast on the sludge, it's meant to help not reset the slimes. Wait a little bit and jump off before the pack reaches you to instantly evocate. As you can see, I've used most of my mana rubies to get to this point. You will definitely want to use some potions to get here without going Walk on over to this spot. Rank 1 pull the guy and blizzard on the stairs. This will give you plenty of time to pull the satires in the side room. Run across and blink to help group up the mobs again. Jump, Nova, wait and fall down to instantly blizzard this spot. As you can see, some Dimetrodons got through, but that's fine. Refresh your barriers and dampen magic and just walk over to the AoE spot. Making very sure you're standing near the second ledge jump, as the hydras can easily kill you from underneath the floor. You have plenty of time to slow everything here, making sure to hit these satires or else they won't pull. After slowing them all on this corner, you want to jump down and wiggle a bit, or just wait 2 to 3 seconds. If you just run straight to the next spot, the hydras and some other mobs will reset. Frostbolt, Arcane Blast, and counterspell the tree dudes. Jump Nova, walk across, blink up the stairs and blizzard. You want to walk in a straight line here or the mobs will easily catch and kill you. Use your blink now and cooldown until the next blizzard spot. Counterspell the satyr dudes here or they won't pull. Head up the steps and get into this room a bit to arcane blast the 2 stealth mobs and jump Nova blink. Drop down and yeah, I like to make another mana ruby here since you will be getting most of your mana back at this spot. Chuck on mage armor, and you will want to double blizzard again to stack them all. And counterspell this tree dude. I always wait for this tree dude to start casting, and then I do a quick blizzard again, trying to stack them all as closely as possible. Blink and blizzard again if they are all too far apart, then drop off when they are close, blizzarding this spot again. You want all the mobs to get past this pillar before clearing the area or they will reset. Don't blink, refresh your barriers and get to the safe AoE spot. Refresh kill track to get an accurate reading of the kills. The thing that gets people the most here is having the ice barrier taken off by the ranged mobs, so I always blizzard once or twice, then side strafe for a second to line of sight the ranged dudes and keep AoEing. You might run out of mana here or miss the jump, just make sure you can either mana ruby, limited invulnerability potion or mana potion, as the range will all die in the second or third blizzard. And yeah, voila, exactly 300 dead mobs. I'm calling it the double extended maraudon pull. I'm pretty sure I've broken some world record with this, and it's taken me a long time to master the run. So yeah, if you're ever feeling sad or lonely or depressed, come stop on my stream for a chat and we'll see if I can help put a smile back on that dial. I've been hit really hard, like a lot of people have with the passing of Wreckful, and I really want to be in a position to help people who are in that similar mindset. I appreciate you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed and can take something from this and put it into your own runs. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and hit that like or subscribe button for more content. I hope you have a great day. Much love.